What's up? What's up? Back with another one. The struggle is real. This your boy Uncle B, and I have another one here. We're gonna have a little discussion. So, first of all, let's start out by letting the people know who you are, what's your name, where you're from, how old you are.
All right, my name is Stanley Secrets in the Spirit. I am originally from Orlando, Florida. Lived in Chicago.
Okay. So, how long have you been here in South Carolina?
I've been here 4 years. I came down to take care of my mother, who had Alzheimer's.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Now I'm here now.
So, okay, let's get in. What's going on with you? What's going on with you as far as life? How's life treating you out here?
Well, life is a little hard right now because I lost all my addiction and my disability.
Okay.
I have COPD, and I've had 2 heart attacks, and I'm 61 years old.
Okay, so we're fighting homelessness and addiction out here.
Yep.
Alrighty. So did we come out of 2-parent family home?
Yes, I did.
Alright. Do we have any siblings? Any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have a little brother.
Alright. So how do you get along? How do you get along with your family? Do you have a good relationship with your family?
Well, it's kind of off and on. I don't have much of a relationship with my brother because we're kind of too far apart. And plus, I was a black sheep and he was a golden child, as you can understand that meaning. And I'm going to also help here a little bit too, and kind of what got me started in doing drugs.
Okay.
I was molested by my uncle since I was 3 years old.
Wow. Okay.
All the way up to about 14. So, of course, you know, the drug scene was there.
Alright. So you actually growing up with some issues of like molestation. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
going through that issues of molestation, that it had any effect on your mental health?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Especially when you've got all the emotions of that and you drink. Because back then I used to be a real heavy drinker.
Yeah.
And yeah, because you know, you kind of cuss your mama out, you kind of cuss your daddy out. You know, it's all their freaking fault because they weren't there to protect you. You know, it's the old sad story of, oh, poor pity me. You know, but sometimes you have to realize how old you're getting, and it's time to pick up the bootstraps and start making changes in your life that don't put you in the positions that you can be in, like homelessness.
Okay, with your mental health, were you ever diagnosed with anything? Like bipolar or anything?
No.
Oh, okay. So, let's go to, how long ago did you become homeless?
Honey, I've been homeless since I was in Chicago.
Okay. And how long have you been fighting your drug addiction?
I've been fighting drug addiction all my life.
All your life. So do you have any kids?
No, I don't. I wasn't graced to have children. But I have a lot of aunts, you know, nieces, nephews. You know, I've been grandparent, so.
All right, let's dig into like your drug past a little bit. And around what age did you think you started using?
10.
10. And what was the first time you ever used, and what was kind of the situation that got you to use?
Oh, my uncle.
Your uncle?
It was something that we did together. Because back then, you know, I'm 61 years old. And back then, us children didn't have the teachings that they have today. Okay, that it is not all right for your families to do, one of your family members to do what has been done to me.
Definitely, I feel you.
So you learn to trust your family. So you didn't figure they were doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, it did take a while. You know, it took a long while to get, you know what, you asked me if I had children.
Yeah.
I got pregnant when I was 15. I had mom and dad wasn't ready for me to follow their footsteps. So I had an abortion. And I think that got me more than being molested.
Okay, so since you're homeless, what do you do and how do you make your money out here on the streets? How do you survive?
Actually, I panhandle. I do some unethical things. You know, you just do what you got to do to survive. Fighting my disability. So, you can't put no money on the books. So you're kind of caught out here in the catch-22. You got to survive on a way you can survive.
Okay, have you ever been incarcerated? Ever done any jail time?
I haven't done any major jail time, but judges have set me down once or twice in Chicago.
Okay. Have you ever thought about getting any help for yourself? Any kind of treatment or anything, program or anything?
Well, that's a real good question because I have been into treatment half my life. It seems like every time I take care of something, I quit something. So so for me to have a hard time with this one, because I went to treatment 2 months ago, but I've come back and I'm back on it again.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something more deeper inside of me that I can't figure out yet, just to let things go.
Okay, so what kind of steps are we doing to kind of put some things in together to kind of better our situation, kind of get out of what we got going on out here? Cause what we have now ain't working at all.
No, it is not working.
And you know, we're not getting any younger, we're getting older, so we need to make some changes here. So what are we gonna try and do to make some changes here?
Well, I'm trying to when I get my disability in, I gotta go back to Chicago and fix my driver's license. I mean, I do have plans to get my life straightened out. I want to get a truck and I want to get a camper. And I want to kind of do the KOA places and do little meaningless jobs around there. Maybe go to some boat ramps, you know, because that's where I'm raised on. I'm raised around all that stuff. You know, just kind of clean my life up a little bit.
So, do you have any sort of support system?
Well, yeah, when he thinks I'm doing all right, my dad. I do love my dad. Actually, that's the reason why I'm here in Charleston, because my dad called me. I had a job in Chicago, but we were on swing shift. That's when COVID was around. So he just told me, go ahead and pack my stuff. He needed me up here. He couldn't chase Mama no more. I'm sorry, but I kind of giggled. I said, what do you mean you can't chase Mama? Well, I didn't realize his diabetes were that bad. And then he told me about my mom. I said, I already knew there was something up with Mom. So, and then when I got down here about 9 months, after I got down here, my mother had a major stroke.
Okay.
So, you know what? That could be another deep-seated issue that, because for myself, I really don't think I grieve over her.
Okay.
You know, it's it was just, you know, you get prepared for certain things, and just this one was just not something I was prepared for, and I don't know why I can't let things go. You know, sometimes I get into a situation where I let a little bit of it out, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm just not ready to let her go yet.
Yeah, that's understandable. So, do you have any religious belief in your life?
Oh, yes, I do. I believe in. Matter of fact, there's one song that I dedicate to my mother, and sometimes when I need to talk to her, I play it and I sing it, and it's Person Done Believe. But yes, I was raised in a really religious family. My great-grandfather was a Baptist preacher in Coleman, Alabama. And so yeah, And yes, I've been into treatment. And it does work if you work it, but
Okay.
you gotta work it. And you really gotta be ready to let go. Because if you're not ready to let go of that drug or that certain thing, you're not going to.
You're right. You're definitely right, and that's a true fact. It's all about the people, changes, people, places, and things. And when it comes to change, you set them up, or you really gotta want it. Because if you don't want it, it's not gonna work. It's only gonna work if you put in the work to make it work.
You know, that's kind of strange how, you know, I've had an occasional drink,
Yeah.
but I really have not drank in 15 years. And I just don't know why I gave it up, because I drank like a fish. I could drink from men on the table. But I don't know what it was. It was one treatment I just came out of. I just let it go.
Okay, you gave up the drinking and the alcohol. Don't you think you can apply the same use to breaking away from the drugs?
Well, that's what I'm working on. By the grace of God, He's going to help me through it.
Apply yourself like that and break out of homelessness,
Yep.
but it only happens if you make it happen.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I hope that, you know, on your journey, you can get better and get that help that you need. And just keep trying and tugging at it. You know, when it's, I guess, I want to kind of dig a little deeper into your past.
Okay.
And when I say dig deeper into your past, what does it really cost you? What have you really lost? And what have you lost in life, you know, that drugs and this lifestyle has taken away from you?
Well, number one, they took my virginity away from me.
Yeah.
That I didn't have the choice to decide to do on my own. Forced me into living with a lot of pain that I shouldn't have had to live with.
Has it destroyed relationships?
Yes, it has. It's destroyed a lot of, it's almost destroyed me and my mom and dad's relationship.
So are you working to build that relationship back? Because you know you got to deal with your past before you can move on with your future.
Oh yes, I'm dealing with, you know, I love my dad. There ain't nothing that I will not do for him. And that's that he's already got remarried. But my mother would never have wanted him to live alone. And that's something I do know that I've heard them talk about. They were high school sweethearts.
Okay, and I want to ask you, we got about one more question here. If there's anybody out here that's going through what you're going through and the same struggle, what would be your advice to them to make them go in another direction, to not make the mistakes you made? What would you advise them to do? What would be your advice?
Okay, for the young ones
Yeah,
that are getting out here, the young ones,
speak about it.
okay, I would tell you right now, you're safer at home. You've got the support that you need at home with your mom and dad. This life out here is for no child that is still in school
You're right.
at all. It's hard enough. I am 61 years old and it's hard on me, and I'm on a disability badly. Okay, I've got COPD, 2 heart attacks, arthritis. I am barely moving, but I'm surviving, and I know it's because of the grace of God keeps me moving.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and people my age or that are getting to my age, if you got a way to get out and get the help, take it. Okay? And if you get into treatment and really get into treatment, work it. Okay? Get those steps and get those. I'm not getting something. And work them. Okay?
Yes.
Get that sponsor thing behind you. Get those people behind you. They are there for you. They will not steer you wrong. Okay?
Well,
I know I've had a hard time and I know I'm not doing right. But it's not the fact that I'm not going to keep trying. I'm not giving up. because I know I will let it go, and it won't be in my life anymore.
Okay, I want to thank you for that. It was a very good interview. I want to thank you for that. I hope to see you again. And are you in this area most of the time?
Yeah, I'm right there on that front post if you want to find me.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm hoping to see you again. I'll be back around in the area. And I wish you the best. Hope you get that treatment that you want. Hope you get that life changes that you need to make happen for you. And I'd like to see you again and hopefully follow your story, follow your journey. See situation get better. See you get out of homelessness.
Well,
All right. Until then, you have yourself a wonderful day and be blessed.
You too, hon.
Thank you. Strugglers out.